How's it going, everybody? This is BlueSwim streaming live on youtube.com/@BlueSwimTV. You can also check out patreon.com/BlueSwim and find me on social media at blueswim.bsky.social on Bluesky. So, a little bit of a later start time than usual. And I thought, hey, let's give this a shot. Normally, I prefer to do it in the afternoons because by the time the evenings roll around, it's like I'm just ready to relax, But this is a special occasion because I have a game in that I have been waiting for almost 2 years. 2 years. How do you like that? 2 years. So, back in, I believe it was August of 2024, Best Buy was doing a buy two, get one free promotion. So, I kind of went a little crazy. Okay, maybe a lot crazy. But essentially, I had pre-ordered, or I had ordered I want to say it was Red Dead Redemption for the Switch, along with One Piece, something or other. I can't remember the subtitle on it. It was basically the RPG that was on the PlayStation 5 and the Xbox. Then it got ported over to the Switch later on. And fun fact about that one, somebody at FedEx stole the copy of that One Piece game out of the packaging. It was slit down the side, slit on the section of the case where you open it, and there was no game card inside. And never heard whatever happened with that, but yeah, Best Buy replaced it. And so yeah, that was game number 2, and the third one in that buy two get one was R-Type Tactics 1 and 2 Cosmos. So this was, if I recall correctly, this was supposed to come out the following month. It was like, oh, it's like a month out. That's no big deal. It was like maybe a month or two, something like that. I can't remember what the exact date was. And so I'm waiting, and I'm waiting, and I have been periodically checking in to see if there had been any news of a release date or a revised listing or whatever. And then eventually several months ago, I can't remember, it might have been last year, we heard that I think I might have posted about this. I could be wrong, but apparently the team behind R-Type Tactics, they were adamant about getting the game finished and getting it out. And props to them. Credit given where credit's due. They stuck with it. They got it out, and NIS America ended up publishing it. And I got my physical copy of it today. So we are going to check that out live on stream. And let's see here. Oh, I suppose I need to do my social media thing and say, hey, guess what? I'm live. Come watch me play a game. Yay. And a little bit of a fun fact. YouTube has instituted a new feature. And I'm going to use feature in air quotes. But apparently when you share a video now, it can, I guess this is mostly if you aren't, publicizing your channel or whatever. But essentially it can, show your YouTube username if you share it to your friends or something like that. If you use the share link on mobile to share a video. So essentially, if you're sharing something on social media and you don't want people to know what your channel name is or whatever, basically you copy the link and you delete everything up to the question mark, delete the question mark, and that will remove like all of the like the identifiers and stuff like that, or something like that. I'm not quite certain what the deal is with that, but usually that stuff is used for just like measuring traffic measuring or something like that. Where something comes from or whatever. But yeah, so and you can turn it off, and it's in the privacy settings. It should be I can't remember what the exact setting is. It's something about show channel name when sharing or something like that. So yeah, if you're going to be sharing YouTube links and don't want people direct messaging you, because that's the big thing with the direct messaging, or with the controversy about this, is like it allows people to direct message you or something like that. I don't know. I don't do much in the way of DMs anyways. Let's see. A second. I am typing. R-type tactics, not R-type 1 and 2. R-type tactics 1 and 2. Cosmos. And come hang out in chat. Exclamation point. And send. So I'm sure that was thrilling video. Hey, number 83, how you doing? Oh, really? So you had an order in on it too? Let me tell you, this has been a long time coming. And the funny thing is, I have stopped, ordering stuff through Limited Run because it was just taking too fucking long. It's like there's one special edition, I can't remember what it was. Though knowing them, it's probably multiple special editions. But I mean, it ended up taking like 16 months for them to get it to me, and I'm like, oh hell no, fuck that, fuck that. There we go. Doing stuff behind the scenes, Okay, let's see. Okay. And we are going to jump on over to the Switch 2. And so what I'm doing with this is that this is the physical card. This is version 1.0. You can update it. I'm not sure what's in the update. I'm not sure if it's any fixes or what. But we will check this out, version 1.0, and if we have any glitches or problems or stuff like that, we'll go ahead and update it while we're playing. We'll start software. Do not pirate games. Ooh, beautiful opening. A little bit of compression on the video. Okay, maybe a fair amount of compression on the video. God, the enemy designs in this look fantastic. Oh, that can't be good. That can't be good. Oh, one neat thing about the physical version is that it comes with a code for the digital soundtrack. You can download the soundtrack on the NIS website. And it also has a great mini poster with it. I mean, it's not huge or anything. It's maybe like a foot by 8 inches, and maybe it's even like maybe 8 by 10. I don't know, something like that. Not huge, but the artwork on it is fantastic. You know, maybe it's just me, but I think they probably could have done without the screenshots and the little clips interspersed. I mean, this opening cinematic is just gorgeous. It's just gorgeous. This is like punching way above its weight class, you know? I mean, you wouldn't expect a beautiful opening like this from an R-type game. But you know what? Actually, I stand corrected. There was another R-type game. What the hell was it? R-type Final 3. It's like that. That was like a modern R-type game, and that was really good too. A lot of the art style in this matches up pretty close with that. Yeah, I mean, limited run. I mean, it sucks. I mean, if the game's actually out on the shelves and limited run's responsible for it, fine, cool, you know. But man, when you have to wait like a year plus for something that they say, oh, we're gonna have it to you in like a few months. It's gonna be like 5 months out. Then it's like 7, 8, 9 months later, you're still waiting on this shit. It's just not good. Cutting limited run out of my life has definitely been a positive. I'm also trying to focus more on shit I'm actually gonna play. Favorite color, blue. Yeah, I got that right. Okay, so let's pick our hometown. Ooh, that's nice. It's off the moon. Lunar base. Turn base on Mars. Granzella. Mars. Gee, I wonder where that name comes from. Great visuals on this. Ooh, that's nice too. But yeah, we're gonna go with that one. Okay. Yeah, we'll just use the default name on that, I guess. Okay, favorite color, blue. Yeah, that's right. Favorite food. Yeah, we'll just do that. Silhouette. That'll work. Okay. Oh, there's multiplayer on this. Oh, interesting. Okay, so let's see, unit information. Seems like this could get pretty in-depth. we'll go with the whale. Fits with the whole blue swim thing. Ooh, that is nice art. Okay, I'm taking a screenshot of that. That might end up being my wallpaper on my streaming set. That's nice too. Man, they have great key art in this. Okay, English, window color, that's fine. Battle animations, full screen. Grid animations, full screen. We'll leave the hex grid off. I guess we'll just do this. We'll just do this with the default settings and see how it goes. A story about defeating the Beedo. Beedo, Beedo, Beedo. An unknown vicious life form invading the solar system. A story beginning as the entire solar system is engulfed in a civil war. And R-Type Tactics 1 and 2 Cosmos. A story of a fleet wandering with nowhere to return to after defeating the Beedo. Okay. I thought I just picked these settings. Okay, we're just going to go with that. And go with that. I guess these are kind of, it's like, I guess there were some other R-Type Tactics games maybe on the PSP? Am I just completely making that up? If I am, please point it out. There's no base in Uranus? Okay, let's see. Let's see if it actually teaches you how to play. I gotta tell you, I really dig the look of their FMV. You know, the art style of that. It looks really good. It's a trap! I gotta tell you, I don't know if I've seen the trailer for this or gameplay for this more than like once or twice in the 22 months that I was waiting for the pre-order to get fulfilled. So I'm really eager to see how it actually ends up playing on a moment-to-moment basis. That doesn't look friendly. So we saw bits of this in the opening video.
It's been a few years since I led an armada into battle. I'm still trying to get used to sitting in the hot seat again. The crisis warrants it, though. Earth is under attack by unknown life forms from another galaxy, which we're calling the Bido.
Oh, Bido.
It's been a constant struggle for all of us in the Space Corps to stop the Bido from entering the solar system. And now I've been assigned as the Special Operations Armada's commander. If they're putting someone as rusty as me in such a vital role, I can only assume we're taking enough casualties to bring about a severe shortage of manpower. We've gotten early reports that the Bido have made it as far as Jupiter's orbit. I'll be dictating my Armada's progress into this recorder regularly, just in case. MC 00650116.
Okay. Okay, so there's going to be resource management to this.
I hope you're well rested, Captain. Report just in. We are now able to develop new weaponry.
Okay, unit development. We like skill trees. Okay, let's see. Yeah, we'll just start it up.
MC 00650116. As per the DEFCON 3 protocols, my Armada has been instructed to participate in a training exercise within Earth's stratosphere. Each participant's objective is to seize his or her opponent's territory. A major campaign to recover the Jupiter satellite base has ended in failure, causing a serious blow to the war effort. Prior to now, the training program has lain fallow. We've all had to scramble to get a training schedule reestablished. My current force consists only of a Jormungand-class transport, a resupply vessel, an AWACS, and a small contingent of fighters. These are the units I've been ordered to take into the training exercise. I can't claim to understand the brass thinking on this, but it's not up to me. It's time to assemble the forces I've been given.
I'm a little surprised that they went to the effort of dubbing it in English.
Mission zone reached. Captain, please order all units into position.
Okay. Okay, the transport, we definitely want to put that towards the back. We'll do the fighters front. And let's see. There. Resupply craft there. And do that. Okay, that's okay, and we will have the Jormungand be the flagship. We'll see how this goes.
All units are ready to engage. Your orders, Captain?
Okay. there. Let's see. I have a feeling I'm gonna have to turn those animations off. Yeah, we've seen that. Let's see. Is there any way to? Let's see, I might need to turn that off in the options post game. Maybe I should actually have that one kind of a little bit in the back. Okay. And wait. Everything looks like it's done. Okay. And phase, I guess. So it's a bit like R-Type meets like a side-scrolling, like Fire Emblem, I guess you'd say. Okay, we are starting to see some of the enemy units. Let's see. The attack range. Okay, let's get this. Use that. Okay, I think we're gonna kind of get to a bit of a bottleneck here. We'll just do that. And these behind. Keep this not far behind there. And go down to end phase. Okay, so first round of attacks. And it takes some damage. Good portion of the damage. Let's see. Okay, so I will use a arrowhead missile, I guess? Are they going to cancel each other out? Oh, and something gets through. Okay, so let's see. Let's see here. Okay, maybe I need to move this unit out of the way a bit. How can I? Oh well. Okay. Okay. Oh, and apparently it updated or downloaded the update anyways. Oh well. Let's see how this goes. see, and we'll keep up the attack on that Midnight Eye, because they only have 4 of their 5 left. Okay, that took care of another one of their units. Here's a Might and Magic. Man, there's a name I haven't heard in a long time. And you know, I don't know that I've ever played it. Or if so, it's been a long time. Let's see. I don't think this one will go too much further. We are just going to maybe we attack here. No, let's see. Okay, I guess we will end the phase there. You know, if they give you the option to see, like, the animations, like, once, and then nothing after that, like, once per battle, that's fine. That'd be great. But every single time's a little bit of a stretch. Okay. Oh, this isn't going to end well. Or did it? The attack missed. Let's see. Let's see, resupply. Okay, we can't really do much there. Okay. Let's see. Okay, do I have a decent charge on that? Standard wave cannon. Oh no! Oh no! I think I made a tactical error. I think my first unit might have been in the way of the cannon. Oh boy. Yeah, there goes the first unit. Damn. Wow. So yeah, keep your wits about you when you are selecting attacks. And it returns fire. I like the animations. There's something about this that feels very Star Trek-ish. Let's see. So that got a Steam release? Man, let me tell you, it's great how... One of the things I love about PC gaming, and PC gaming just doesn't seem to love me back, but I just love how readily available, like, so many games are from years and decades back. You know, that's one thing that's always been appealing about it to me, but it's like every time I try to go back and play something older, it's like, oh, I need some new drivers, or the new drivers don't work and the game's not compatible with it. And it's like a lot of the stuff that I go back to on PC gaming, it's like 90s stuff, 90s and 2000s. Mostly Command and Conquer, the Activision Star Trek games. Those were really good, like Starfleet Command 3. Loved that, haven't been able to play that in eons. Because of how picky everything is with the drivers and whatnot. Okay. Let's see. Let's do the end phase. Oh, this isn't good. This is not good. Oh, shit. Oh, no. Oh, man, it took out 2 of its own units.
Captain,
Oh, this is not good. This is not good. Okay, we are definitely needing to pay attention to these. Okay, let's resupply that unit. See what happens there. Okay. Okay, so you have to attach these to there. And we're gonna be gutsy. We're gonna get in there and let's see. Let's see. I'm trying to figure out if there's There we go. Let's see. No, not quite in the attack range that I was looking for. So we are going to move there. Let's see how that works. Okay, so we have a 40% chance of hitting with the more powerful ones, 60% if I take a little bit off the power. So I guess we have a pretty obvious choice there. Okay. Okay, repairs and resupplies unit it carries. So I will have to, if this unit makes it through this phase, which could be kind of dicey. Okay, focus on evasion and defense. Let's try that. Let me tell you. So the video title was, Does It Suck? I waited 22 months for this game. Does it suck? And initial impression so far is no, it does not. Okay, so focus on evasion and defense again. Oh crap, I think I'm gonna... I don't think I'm gonna win this one, dude. I think that horizontal ray took out way too, and that could... Okay, let's see. Let's get this unit. Oh god, that's all I can go? This is not good. Let's see if this will do anything. And it didn't take out any of them. Oh, this is not good. Let's see. Oh, I can attack. Yeah, let me tell you, this is good. Might need to see if there's any different music options, because it does get a little repetitive. Let's get the ship in there. Nothing else I can do except take it on the chin. And yeah, this is not going to end well for my team. Oh, survived it. Okay. Okay, this is probably going to be... Yeah, this is not going to end well. Oh, wait a minute. So, okay, so the unit in the front is kind of absorbing a lot of the damage. Okay, I don't know if this is going to work well or not. Okay. Let's see. Up. Let's see. Okay, don't have any charge on the particle wave cannon. I don't want that. There, go for ship. Yeah, we'll go for the capital ship or whatever it's called. Direct hit. And it didn't do much of anything. Okay, can't move there. Let's see, can I attack from there? Or do I just need to resupply? I'm liking this already. I am really liking this already. Okay, we'll focus on evasion. Since I can't really do much in the way of offense anyways, might as well focus on staying alive. Let's see. Okay, so that is carrying, let's see, carried unit. Okay, and we will attack with the Vulcan cannon. It's not going to do much, but at the very least it will buy us a little bit of time. Put a little bit more between us and the enemy. And can I attack? Okay, we are going to actually pull that unit back. Put a little bit of distance there. And call that a phase. So that is taking a little bit of damage. Let's use my carry. Okay, good. My carried unit has regenerated, and we are going to. Okay, we're going to get this guy out of the way. Back there. We are going to deploy the unit. And get it right there, and let's see, standard wave cannon, multiple tor. I have forgotten how to talk. Kind of important. Okay, let's try this again. Multiple turns are needed to charge the weapon. So we will use this one instead. Let me tell you, I've been having a little trouble talking today because I guess I bit my tongue at some point, and like the side of it has been really sore, and every time it bumps up against my teeth, it's like ow, 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 and I kind of find myself favoring it a little bit when I'm talking. Oh shit. Okay, that's good. Bring that in close. Let me tell you, this is the kind of game, this is going to have a lot of replay value to it. You're going to get a lot of bang for your buck. Okay. Yeah, now the, what was the pronunciation? Jormungandr is back in play. They're using the Vulcan weapons, and we will return fire. I love shit like this. I love shit like this. Do I love shit like this? I love shit like this. Let's see. Okay, just about there. Let's see. Where can I move this here and attack? No, can't attack. I think it might not be a bad idea to. Let's see. Okay, why? There we go. There we go. Not sure what the deal was there, but wouldn't let me move. Okay, that one is fully charged, so definitely need to stagger my forces a bit. And okay, do I need to move at all to attack? Okay. Let's see how this does. Decent damage. Oh boy. That resupply ship is taking some fire. Oh god. We are in trouble. Oh, it hit his own ship! And it still wasn't enough. Interesting. Not a tactical choice I would have expected, attacking your own flagship just to get at your enemy? Okay. Well, let us return fire. And this should do it. Is this going to do it? I think it will. It does. Mission success. Wow. That has to be a bit of an upset. I lost most of my attack units and still managed to pull out victory. And I never pull out, bum. Okay, there we go. It's just not me if I don't say that.
We've secured the area, Captain. Victory is ours.
I must say, okay.
We managed to get through the training exercise. Upon returning to base, my next orders were already waiting. The life of a Space Corps officer. My directives are to participate in the next exercise, to be held on the moon. I've also been given the freedom to gather reinforcements as I see fit. I'd like to go into each mission with as many ships and pilots as I can recruit.
Makes sense. Okay. Yes, please. And the Y button is delete, so be careful with that.
You handled that battle well, Captain. What are your next instructions? Report just in. We are now able to develop new weaponry.
Okay. Okay, so first of all, we need to tinker around with the options a bit. We're gonna cut the volume of the background music down a bit. Battle animations, full screen, window. Random full screen, random window. Let's see. When set to random full screen or random window, the frequency of movie playback will be randomized. Okay. Let's try random window. Let's see, command animations. Oh, I tell you what, we'll do the command animations in random window and full screen for the battle animations. Those are nice. I like those. I don't think we need the hex grid. It looks a little too busy with it. We'll try large on the mission screen scale. Okay, and see how that goes. I swear, man, I don't know how I did that one. I know the enemy firing that charged laser right into their flagship was not a smart tactical move on their part. But man, one unit going from like 4 battle units down to 1 and still pulling it out, and even getting down to like one unit of the 5 units that make up a unit. I mean, that was. I mean, I was pretty much expecting to have to replay that mission. And thankfully, that was a huge surprise. I am definitely digging this, though. Definitely digging this. Okay. Let's see. Let's see. Unit. I must admit, the fleet roster stuff, I haven't fully wrapped my head around yet. I guess you can have different squadrons of different classes. Let's see. Unit development map. Okay, transport. Okay. So I guess I can develop new units using the resources. So I have 3 of those, and I can own a maximum of 8. And the FA Standard Force, that was really helpful. I might need to, okay, I might need to consider that one. Bomber unit. 120. Resupply craft. I think we can make do with just 1 for now. Let's add, let's see, that's 120 and 100. So what would be more useful, a bomber or more of the fighters? Let's go with the bomber. Yeah, we will. Sign that. And okay, we have another FC Star, I guess. it's not 100% crystal clear on how these things work, but I think I've pretty much wrapped my head mostly around it. So every time they add a new squad to your roster, that allows you to put an additional unit on the field. So like when I got the bomber class for the Strider, even if I had the resources to get another one of the fighters, because all the other squadrons are taken up, I wouldn't have been able to put it into play anyways. And as far as the second of the FA Standard Force units, I only have room for 2 of those. I have one for the Sky Group and another for the Star. And we will reassign that unit. And okay. And we're going to save it again so I don't have to do all that stuff over again. Okay. So I guess we are ready to go for mission number 2. Another training exercise, and we are going to be trying to destroy the enemy flagship again. Okay, let's preview the terrain before we fully commit. Oh, and we have space mines this time around. I think when I went to large, I think that zoomed it in rather than zooming the screen out. Okay, so I need to maybe go back and adjust that one setting before we get going. Because it doesn't show quite as...
battle well, Captain. What are your next instructions? Report just in. We are now...
Okay, yeah, we know. Okay, we'll do normal on that. We'll do fast movement speed. Okay, let's go.
MC 00650122. Having completed our training on Earth, we have arrived at the Moon in order to participate in training exercises here.
Let me tell you, this is so far so good. I mean, I'm having a good time with it. For a game I have waited 22 months for since pre-ordering, I wasn't sure what to expect with it.
Captain, please order all units into position.
But, so far, so good. Okay. Okay, we'll see. Santiago squad, center. Iana squad, down bottom. Strider class, we will have that back a bit. Same with the Midnight Eye. Let's see. Actually, you know what? I'm gonna swap this around. Have that there. Take that out. Have that there. Okay, swap these around a little bit more. But there's a method to the madness. Okay, and now we will put the FA units in play. And then the resupply ship, they're in the center, and that's it. There's a ship unit with available space. Okay, yeah, we don't need to deploy anything yet. Okay, that will be the flagship. Okay. Takes a little bit of getting used to, but overall,
All units are ready to engage.
this is...
Your orders, Captain?
This has some very good potential. And with all the content that it's got, you know, R-Type Tactics 1, 2, and then 1 and 2 Cosmos, which you need to unlock later on, I guess, by beating the games as you go. There's some meat on the bones here. Okay. Yeah, we are definitely going to want to... We're going to want to have them come to us. We're going to spread things out a bit. Attach that. Move that into position, like, right about there. That unit full on a hit. Wait, attack? Yeah, we're not gonna do anything with the mines just yet. Because we might be able to use those to our advantage. Not certain, but maybe we could attack it and have it detonate and take out some enemies that are nearby. That's just a complete guess. That's just me being a ruthless tactician, I guess. Let's see. Bomber there. Yeah, that's... Actually, I'll tell you what. We'll move this there. Wait. Move that up just a bit. Wait there. Okay. Okay, so maybe moving the unit speed up a bit. Maybe not quite as good, since it makes it a little bit tricky to keep up with before it immediately zips you back over to your section of the screen. But, okay, we'll wait there. We're just gonna end the phase there. Let's see. I'd like to be able to get that crate. Let's see if we can... Okay, not far enough. Okay, let's try this out. See if this works. Okay. Okay, so it didn't work the way I was anticipating. But... we will in the face there and continue to have them. Okay, so they're kind of taking a defensive stance. They've got their ship hidden behind the terrain, so we will use a similar tactic. Bring that down a bit. Okay, that unit has its cannon charged. That one has its cannon charged. Okay, we are definitely in pretty good shape at the moment. Unfortunately, that probably means, yep, that the others are in the same position. Okay, and they got a defensive force, FD. There. So, we'll end the phase again and see who flinches. Okay. Let's see, we'll move up just a bit. We'll have that unit behind that mine. With a little bit of defense. Pull the bomber back a bit. Maybe move it forward just enough. Okay, we're gonna just move it. We're gonna inch that one up. Wait for it to be in range of that crate there. And this other mine would probably block any shots unless they move a unit up into this range. This one up there. This one here. And we'll move the resupply unit there. Okay, and I haven't moved this, so we will fully move this down so it's got terrain coverage. And end the phase. Okay, so it's gonna be interesting to see if I clip those mines enough to, Okay, no, I did not. Okay, we're just gonna end the phase and see if any of them make a move there. Nope. So they are kind of in a holding pattern, and we're in a holding pattern. So we're just gonna kind of gradually turn the heat up a bit. Gonna kind of get our units positioned somewhere around here. We'll just inch our way forward until we get a reaction. Wait a second. There we go. Okay, I think we are... Let's see if I can move that. I can move that back again. Okay, we will wait there. They don't want to move. They don't want to move. Okay, let's see what their attack range is. Okay, so they can go all the way to the mine. Okay, that's the unit that we need to be careful of. That unit has a hell of a range on that. And I think that's what, a bomber? Okay. Let's see. So we want to make sure... I probably should leave the grid on, but... Okay, so... anything but there. Okay, one thing I'm not crazy about is like once you do like the like attach motion on here, it's like if you have the cursor highlighting the front portion of it, it doesn't treat it as its own separate unit. It basically opens up the operation menu. You have to highlight the little target section over the main body of the ship in order to determine the move or attach or detach or whatever. Not the end of the world, but... And we'll keep the resupply unit not far off. Okay, this should get a reaction out of it. And it does. Not much, but it does. Okay, so their bomber is in range. Let's see. Let's see. I have enough room to maneuver. Can I get close enough to hit both of them? No, I can't. But this is definitely going to rough them up a bit. Okay. Okay, wait there. Can I attack them here? No, I can only hit the mine, so we'll wait here. Let's see. Can't attack anything from there. How about here? The windows are neat. Let's see. I think I should move it too much for that. Okay. Oh, it's only got the Vulcan cannon anyways. What? Should probably have more, shouldn't it? Okay, it only carries minimum weaponry. Long-range radar. Okay, okay. So this unit can hang back a bit. And we'll move this unit up. And wait there. I guess that's about it for the moment. In the phase. Not a lot going on with that one. Minimal damage. Okay, this is definitely using more firepower. Significant. Oh, this is not good. I think this will do it for the standard force on that, and let's see about the unit behind it. Okay, so that's... Oh dear. Okay, so they're going for the mines too. Oh, and they're going for us. Oof. Okay. So that was rough. I'm gonna have to pull that unit back. Good. bit. Wait. Okay, so this. Okay, there doesn't seem to be a way. Okay, there we go. There doesn't seem to be a way of like kind of scrolling the map a bit. So you can kind of see where you're targeting. It's like once you select a unit, it's like what you see of the map is what you have to work with. And if you don't like it, you have to basically back out and kind of scroll the cursor over a bit. I wish you could use like the D-pad or the L and R to maneuver the map when you're trying to select. But the R stick is basically mapped to allow you to slightly tilt the screen. And quite frankly, I think having the ability to kind of like scroll the screen when you already have a unit selected would probably be a better usage of that control mapping. Let's see. Oh, wait, that's not the right one. Okay. Okay, I don't have any ammo for the Bauman prototype, unfortunately. Okay, that's not range. Okay, so let's bring this down a bit. This is going to be kind of risky. Okay, I guess that's... Okay, okay, so one thing they didn't explain, but if you look over in the columns for the select attack weapon box, it has a section that says use. And ATK obviously means attack. You can attack with these weapons. ICT means, I guess, intercept. Like if you want to counter. And I'm not certain what CNT means. I'm not going to say it. I'm going to think it. I am not going to say it. You hear me? I'm going to say it. Not going to say cunt. Ah, shit. Okay, so we will, I guess, use the... use that. Let's see how this goes. This game really makes you think. Okay, so we kind of bloodied each other's noses a bit. But we did reset their charge meter, so that's good. Okay, we are going to... Oh, there I go again. Bring that up. There. Long-range radar. That's okay where it is. Okay, we're going to want to let that unit come to us. Okay. It's not much, but we will try to take this unit out. Probably not using a strong enough weapon, but we'll see what happens. Oh, it was enough. Okay, fantastic. Okay, so that was their long-range radar unit. And let's see. Okay, that... We'll get that unit into position. Okay. So we'll wait there. We'll kind of start bringing the resupply unit down and maybe try to get some of these other units resupplied. Oh, this isn't good. Okay, so they're going with their charge unit, and it's gonna hit my Strider class bombers, and they are gone. Oh, that is the Strider class bomber. Oh! Oh! They took out one of their own ships! That is very surprising. I'm not sure if that's the smartest tactic for them. We've seen that already, where they're just willing to put some heavy hitting on their own units just to inflict some damage. Okay, this... We've got 2 units here. That one's just about charged. Let's see, can we attack? Is it going to be in range? Yeah. Okay, let's do it. Oh man, it's managed to survive that attack. Interesting. Okay. Okay, we're gonna attack that unit and see if that will reset its charge meter. Okay, the exchange of homing missiles and some more of mine get through than theirs. And it roughs them up a bit. Oh, not much. But it did reset their charge meter, which is good. Definitely needed to do that. Okay, we're going to pull this unit back even further. Move this unit on up. And the next turn, we are going to dock this unit into the flagship. And that will hopefully get everything regenerated as far as the unit count. There's only 1 unit left of that. I think we are just about there. We'll move this down and forward. In the phase. And we will counter their homing missiles with some of our own. Not the greatest sound effect for launching a missile. Oh boy. Their attack missed. Now... And... Took some damage, but not enough to lose a unit. Man, they're really putting that one squadron through some shit. Oh boy. 2 units taken out in that shot. Okay.
Captain, your next command.
Okay. Have that unit carry it. Move forward. Wait there. I guess we do need to use the radar unit. Or at the very least be prepared to. And let's see. Okay, they're building meter again, so let's target them again. Okay. Let's see, what does a decoy do? Okay. So a decoy unit is just one that can kind of... I guess it's... I guess it's an alternate unit or something? Let's see, that doesn't need to be resupplied, so we'll just wait. And we will attack that with missiles. Maybe we can take some more out of it. I wish it told you the individual health of each unit within a squadron. Okay, we're done with that phase. Okay, they are going to use some of their homing missiles. Return fire. Let's see, I am running out of means of countering these things. So I'm definitely going to need to use that resupply ship. If this unit survives... Which it does. We'll increase the evasion since They usually rough us up more than we do. Oh boy, this isn't great. Oh, okay, that's where it shows it. Oh no! That squadron was taken out. Okay, let's get that carried unit back on the field pronto. And wait, let's bring it to the field, but not get it. Wait a second. Oh, one. Carried unit, arrowhead, and we will bring it there. Okay, and that unit there. Let's see about attacking. Go with that one. What the hell are those? Barrier rounds. They completely countered the missiles. Interesting. Okay, let's see if these can take out that defensive force. Oh no, 2 HP left. How did it survive that? Okay. Contact missile versus the homing missile. Let's see what happens here. Oh. And we lost another unit. Oh boy. No way of countering that. Let me tell you, if you are a fan of strategy games and have a love for space themes or R-Type, oh man, so far so good. This has been very impressive. Oh, so you're gonna attack defensive force? Can you survive that? No, you can't. Got it. Okay. All right. Fully charged meter. Where would it do the most good? Okay, so this is the decoy, and it says detonate decoy. Let's see what it does. Ha! Interesting. So it packs a pretty good punch. I'm kind of surprised that, you know, destroying the mines doesn't damage everything in the spaces directly around it. I think that might be one sort of a change I probably would have done. Let's see, I think right now the most important thing is getting that unit off the field. Let's see. Just about there. Just about there. Okay, so... let's see if this can do anything. Okay. Took out another one of their units. And we will try to finish that off. And I think we're going to do it. And no! It survives! That's a surprise. Okay, let's see. Can we... Okay, we're gonna start trying to get this in position to be useful. So we'll put it there. Okay, I think that's about it. Phase there. Count with those. Contact missiles. Okay. A few more hits to my units, but not too bad. A volley of missiles, and my radar units are okay. Okay. Okay, nothing in range. I can hit it with a reflex laser. Yeah, we'll try to soften it up a bit. I love all the classic R-type weaponry getting featured in this. Let me tell you, the stream's already almost at 2 hours, and oh shit. Oh, some got through. Some got through. And it still wasn't enough to take that thing out. We will attack with the Vulcan cannon. Like, name properly? Still doesn't want to go down. Okay, we are going to... We're going to try to position this. Let's see if we can maybe take this one out. Something's got to give. Come on. Oh, and that wasn't enough. Okay, this is not... I've been trying to save that charge, but I don't think it's going to work very well. Let's see how well the contact missiles do. Okay, it was a complete miss. Now a volley of the homing missiles. Let me tell you, these missions take a lot longer than I was expecting them to. This might be one of those games where it's probably better for shorter bursts. I don't know if you'll want to marathon it like multiple hours a day, but but for what it's worth. Maybe I'm contradicting myself a bit because, I mean, like I said, we're at the 2-hour mark and it has just flown by. Okay. Let's see. Okay, to use that, I need to have... Okay, 4 spaces from the front. Okay, yeah, we are going to move this over to here. We're going to attack that with the Vulcan cannon. Then we're going to move that other unit down to where these were. And hit it with that charge laser, and down that unit goes. Goodbye, Arrowhead. Wait a minute, why can't I... Oh, okay, well, we will move this guy out of the way then. Oh, so I need to have this. Okay, so we're kind of having to play musical ships all over the place here. I need to get this unit resupplied. Then I'll move this over to here. Attack this one with the homing missiles. Still not enough. I'm curious to see what the patch notes are for the latest version of this. Okay, standard wave weapon. The wave cannon. Got that one down. And that one's almost ready to go. Not much left. Okay, we are doing very good on this. This battle could end up being more decisive than the last one. That last one, I pulled it out there at the end, but man, that was not looking good for a bit. Okay, this standard force has 120 health. Oh, man. Oh, and it completely took out that unit. Look at me getting overconfident. Come on. For you, one of him, take him down. Ah! Let's see. Let's see how this does. Okay, so he's just below half health on that. Not gonna do a lot of damage. Wow, that was even less than I expected. Okay. Okay, we're gonna get the, we're gonna get our flagship moving. Maybe it can kind of evade these a bit. Okay. So it's getting down there in the health, but so is that unit. Okay. Alright, so not a lot of room for this guy to go. Let's see, what weapons do I have? Laser. Okay. Let's see if this will finish it off. I think it will. Yes. Okay, not much HP left on that. Okay, we are just about there. Let's try to take this thing out. Oh, Oh, you gotta be kidding me. Need to double check and see if they have like an auto end phase on this. Okay. Let's see. Unit details. I got 1 unit carried. And it's got a Vulcan cannon for defense. Okay. Okay, so we're going to take our time with this. Move that unit up there. Move that unit here. I should have done it the other way around. And docked it. Okay. Ten damage to it. Let's see, wait a second. We move down here and test something out. I have a theory. Okay, yeah, that's right. So basically, the environmental terrain, what you see right here, it does provide coverage that will prevent me from using my charged meter on this. So we will just get into range and use the. We'll try the anti-air laser, see if that works well on this or not. Okay, it roughed it up a bit. Oh, shit! Options! For the love of God. There it is. Okay, command actions. We'll turn that off. Text size, unit speed, we'll do normal. Okay. It doesn't look like it has a manual end phase option, at least as of version 1.0. What you're seeing is what you will get with the physical version on the card. Now, this did download the update in the background, so I don't know what kind of changes may be in there. One thing I'm also noticing is that I don't know if there's like an option to turn your ships around. Like, do you have to be facing your opponent the entire time? Okay, so that's not a great match for my unit. Yeah, we'll just focus on keeping up the attack on their flagship. Maybe we'll take that down to 75. Oh, 74. Wasn't that far off. Wait. Okay, we're gonna try something here. Solid amount of damage. And even more damage. Okay, let's see how this does. Okay. So it's actually wanting to fight a little bit more. We will deploy the carried unit. This should help. You can kind of tell that the Earth in the background is basically just a regular polygon of Earth that is really close to the moon. But yeah, trying to go for that effect. But when they tilt the camera around, you can see that yeah, that's actually just really close to the moon there. Okay, okay. Let's see. Okay, so interesting. It's like basically your units are always going to face the right. Just like with the original game, the actual shmup. And you have to take into consideration the fact that certain weapons, like the standard wave cannon, cannot be fired in the left direction unless I have missed out on something. Your units are always going to be facing the left, or the right, excuse me. And your opponents will be facing the left. Right. So that ship is pretty much defenseless. All the other units are pretty much gone. And they are just content to pretty much leave their unit there. Okay. Their one attack missed. So, second, let's see here. Okay, let me see. Am I out of weapons? Okay, I'm getting a little too far away. There we go. It's getting weaker. It's getting weaker. Next turn should do it. We'll see if we can get this into position to attack, but maybe... Okay. End phase one more time. It's not very effective. And reflex laser. This should do it, I think. And it does. Kablam! Very, very nice.
Captain. Victory is ours.
0% enemy units survived. But that score was well less. Probably because it took 24 turns as opposed to, what was it, about 15 on the last one? Something like that. Tenacious Leader, Captain Jade Ross, is your new nickname. Long-range wave cannon. Okay, so I guess that's a new weapon I can research or something?
Our training exercises on the moon were a success. We've already received new orders on our way back to base. RTB canceled. Head directly to Mars and investigate the abandoned military installation there. We've already reversed our course and laid in a path for Mars.
Man, 2 hours already? An hour 56?
You handled that battle well, Captain. What are your next instructions?
We're heading to Mars.
Report just in. We are now able to develop new weaponry.
Okay. Okay, mid-range support. Okay. Shooting star. I don't have any of those, but I can develop the... and that goes with it. So I guess I will wait until I have more squadrons to work with. Or I can just take... Can I even develop this right now? No, I can't. Since I already have enough units as it is. Let's see. Let's see. Develop new units. Okay, so what does... It's a mid-range shooting star. Okay. So let's go to our roster for a minute. And... okay, we'll take the Strider out. And see if that will allow us to develop that other unit. Let's see, mid-range support, no. I guess... well. Oh, I can't develop it because I don't have enough of the selenium. Okay, well, at least I understand it. So let's go back to the roster and fix what we just did. And I don't think there's anything else we need to do there. Well, seems like the missions can go for about an hour or so, give or take. Somewhere in the 45 minutes to an hour-ish range. So it's a little bit of a commitment of time. But, you know, from what I have seen from the first two missions, yeah, I mean, this is absolutely something up your alley. If you are into tactical games, you know, Fire Emblem, Final Fantasy Tactics, Disgaea. Except as opposed to using the typical, oh, it's a soldier with a sword and he smacks people and stuff like that, they've basically reskinned the entire thing around the space combat of R-Type. It's a pretty unusual approach to like a shmup or a tactical game or both. but so far from what I've seen, I'm very happy with it. I'm very encouraged. I'm probably gonna do a little bit more of this probably before I go to bed tonight. But I don't know if I want to fully commit to doing a third mission since it's already like 20 after 10. But usually I start kind of petering out around this time, even with the caffeine. But yeah, so far, I mean, this has been, encouraging, I guess you could say. When you wait 22 months for a game after pre-ordering it, you start to wonder if number one, if it's ever going to come out, and number two, if it's even going to be any good when it does come out. And thankfully, it seems to be the case where this has turned out very well so far. From what I have seen, I don't know what the update has done to either fix any problems or add any new content or anything like that. Maybe change some balancing elements. Who knows? But from, what I've seen so far, this is definitely worth picking up, and I don't know how readily available this is going to be. Because like I said, I had this pre-ordered for like 22 months. So, me getting a copy, if it came out, I was going to get it, but I'm not sure. Let's see how the availability is looking on Amazon. They do have R-Type Tactics 1 and 2 Cosmos for the Switch. This is running on the Switch, not Switch 2. This is Switch 1. But they also have it for PlayStation 5. And on the PlayStation 4 as well. All of them are the Deluxe Edition, which has the digital soundtrack and the poster that I mentioned. As of the moment, it's looking like there's only 14 copies of the PS4 version, but it says more are on the way. I do not know if this can be upgraded to the PlayStation 5 version. It doesn't have any markings on the cover. But, yeah, this one will run you $50. And from what I've seen so far, if you're into the tactical games, this is definitely worth considering. I don't expect this to be available too long. This feels like one of those games that's going to kind of, be one of those things where it's like, oh, you think it's going to be available for a while and blink and you miss it. Maybe on the Switch 1 at the very least. But who knows? I'm not... This is not actual sales advice. Or purchasing advice. But yeah, I mean, so far so good. 22 months after pre-ordering and getting to my hands on it, I'm happy with it. Yeah, I think if you like the tactical stuff, you'll probably enjoy this one too. Alright, peeps. That is pretty much going to do it for tonight's stream, and I liked doing it in the evening. I actually held up pretty long, all things considered, which is pretty good for me. Usually I'm afraid to do, like, the post-dinner streams because I don't know how lively I'm going to be by the end of it. But, and usually by the end of the day, I'm just, like, ready to chill. Rather than, like, host anything. Because even when you're playing a game, which is, by definition, fun, you have to be on top of a lot of stuff. And there's a lot of stuff that goes into, producing a stream and stuff like that. And sometimes it's like, you're like, do I really want to do this now? And, I like to go long with my streams. I like to have, 2, 3, sometimes 4 or 5 hour streams. I think 5 hours is the record. Something like that. Like 5 hours and 3 minutes. I think I did that with Donkey Kong Bonanza and something else. I'd have to double check on that. But yeah, hopefully I can do some more streams in the evenings. Going forward. I mean, I like doing stuff in the afternoon whenever I can, but, obviously that's not convenient for everybody. But yeah, we'll see, and, we will, figure out what's going to be in the next stream in the, not too distant future. So follow me on Bluesky at blueswim.bsky.social. And if you liked the live stream, then like the video and hype it up if you are on mobile. There's like hype points you can redeem each day to help smaller creators get their videos in front of more people. The visibility stuff, that helps out a lot. And subscribe to the channel. And ring the notification bell. All that shit that YouTube makes you do helps out a bunch, especially when you're talking about small creators, because, there is, a lot of trouble when you are a small creator to get visible in front of people. So all that stuff helps me out a bunch. You can also check out patreon.com/BlueSwim for my audio and written content whenever I have the chance to make any, which has been it has been a little bit. I did my 26 gaming prediction for 2026. That's on there. I need to update that since there's been several things that have come to pass. But yeah, I think that is pretty much it. So let's see. It's Thursday. We'll see about streaming again this weekend. I will have a new short up on the channel tomorrow, and I've had a new short up every day of the week this week. And man, just it was like a week or two off from making shorts, and man, it's like my numbers went from like getting somewhere steadily around 1,000 to like 60 views. So it's like you really need to be consistent with YouTube, otherwise the algorithm doesn't favor you. So I like to do, at least like every other weekday on shorts. It's like there's just so much that goes into running a YouTube channel. And it's like everybody thinks, oh, being a YouTuber is easy because you just play video games and that's it. And it is easy. It is fun. This part's relatively easy. The sitting down and playing a video game, that's the easy part. It's all the production and editing and making clips and shorts and stuff like that. That's where things get tricky because it takes a lot of time and, there's only so many hours in the day. And I got work to do too on top of all this. I am an expert at making work for myself. I'm a master at it. But I guess that will do it for tonight. Thank you all for hanging out with me, watching the stream, hanging out in chat. Shout out to number 83 for keeping the chat going. Much appreciated. And I will catch you all hopefully sometime this weekend. And like I said, follow me on Bluesky and I will keep you apprised of what I'm going to be streaming and when I'm going to be streaming. And I will catch you all in the next one. Have a good night, everybody. And take care.